why, I don't know why men, they could do the fake trick thing where they're like, oh yeah, I'm willing to give you this money, that money. And then when it's time for the money to be paid, all of a sudden it's have a great day, beautiful. Babe, I'm going to call T-Mobile and get your phone plan canceled. You won't be talking to anybody else ever again until you give me my $150. Hi, Pookies, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. Not my very first YouTube video, but my very first YouTube video since I started making TikTok. Okay, so I'm going to be reading stories and like Instagram and like TikTok DMs of girls asking me for their advice on like different stories and situations and things to make it seem like we're just like chit-chatting back and forth. I didn't even clean my room, y'all. It's not aesthetic at all because this is just a girl powwow. Like, we don't need to be super aesthetic in these. I didn't do no makeup, bare face. It's just me and you. We're just talking. So let's get started. It's gonna be a short one because I just kind of want to do a little trial run. So number one, this girl says, hey, Niani, I love watching your videos and I needed your help to read A Man to Filth, period. I was seeing this man for months since November 2024. We would FaceTime, meet up, text all the time. This past weekend, I invited him over and he told me that he didn't have his car until Tuesday, that he was going to take the train. He never did, but then proceeded to post on IG a story of him in his car riding around with his homeboy. I figured I shouldn't say anything, but I'm someone who processes the disrespect that I'm ready to go off. But if you see this, I would love your help. You're beautiful and have taught me to stand up for myself. I really do hope you're handsome. Thank you. So basically what you're saying is y'all supposed to meet up. He said he didn't have his car. He was going to take the train. And then you saw him on Instagram riding around with his homeboy. So basically, that's basically disrespect. He didn't want to see you, girl. He wanted to go hang out with his homeboys as they do. You know what I'm saying? So I would just not say anything. And then when he would try to reach out or plan something, I would just pull him on him. So next time he's like, yeah, here's what I would do. So next time he asked to hang out, I would be like, yeah, sure, come over. And then when he got there, I would stop answering the phone. And then next day when he's like, oh, like, what happened to you? I would have said, oh, what happened to you with the situation with his homeboy? Because what do you mean you were supposed to come over and you didn't come over? No, yeah. I would invite him over, and then when he comes to your house, I would just never text him. Or say, let's go out, let's do such and such. And when he gets there, I would just never text him ever fucking again. Yeah, now you wasted your gas and your time like you wasted mine when I was waiting on you to come through. Exactly. This one says, how do I respond to a guy that says, send me fit pics? I would have said, send me Cash App requests. This is not America's Next Top Model. Who said he could request such things from you? Absolutely not. Yeah, send me Cash App requests. Yeah, no. Send me your Zelle information so I can request some money from you since you're making requests, since we're hanging out requests. I don't send nobody no fit pics, no other pics. Usually when men meet me, a lot of times it's on social media, so you see my pictures, or it's in person. If you met me in person, you know what I look like. So why would I be sending you pictures of me for free? Absolutely not. No, yeah. Go ahead and ask him to send his bank information so you can log on and transfer yourself some money. The fuck? Help. I like this ugly guy, but he feels insecure and refuses to invest in me. So number one, he's ugly. Number two, he's insecure. And number three, he's not sending you no money. Number four, kick his ass to the curb. Cause what? No, that's like, what is that? He don't got no money. He's insecure and he's not investing in you. That's 3 strikes. You're out. Absolutely not. Like, what do you mean he's not investing in you? Like, he's not sending you any money at all? The only thing that's okay about dating a man that's ugly is that he sends you money, or he's more inclined to do things for you because he has less women on his roster. If that's not the truth, then you just need to stop talking to him, period. If you don't, first of all, I don't try to convince a man to send me anything. I just ask, and if that nigga say no, then that nigga gotta go. Are you kidding me? There is no. There's lots of men out there who will send you money. So stop wasting time with this one and go find another one. When he's ready to send that money, he knows where to find you, period. All right, this one is a little long. Let's see, let's get to I was wondering if you could maybe share my quick story anonymously. I'm on a lesbian dating site and it clearly says that I'm a lesbian, so I'm not interested in men. However, this 64-year-old man with the profile saying that he's a female and then under sexual orientation he put straight sends me a message saying, hey, gorgeous. So I thought perhaps you wanted to be my ATM. Okay, so I proceeded to play into it. I said hello, and he said, I hope that you are having a great day, and then proceeds to send me pictures of all of the activities that he does, like play fetch with his dog and other old people things. what I would say, man. He said he sent a message with his number, and I stated, before I text you, you are significantly older than me, and I know that older guys come with resources and benefits. So are you prepared to share those resources and benefits with a with a young lady? He says, I don't mind spoiling a woman. I don't play no games. I said, okay, now that's what I like to hear. Now, before I text you as a sign of good faith, here's my Cash App. $150 would do. And she replied, you have a wonderful day, beautiful. If I find it in my heart, I may send it. I said, whenever you find it in your heart, you will find my unblocked list. And then the last message that I sent to this man was, and remember, deposits equals unblocked list. And then I blocked him. That's cool. But I think you maybe came off a little too strong. Okay. I think maybe this is how I like to ask for money without asking for money. So he says, y'all get into it. He wants to ask you where to take you for a date. My date would be find the most expensive restaurant and have him take you there. And then while y'all are there, now we get to talking about the real money. So when we're on the date and we're talking, and he says like, oh, what do you do? Nothing much. I just have a minimum wage job. Even it doesn't have to be true. Just say it. And he's like, oh, well, I just want to know a little bit about you. Well, I like shopping. I like trips out of the country. I like fancy dinners, and this is what I'm used to. Just make it seem like it's something that you're used to, because if you come off too strong, sometimes it comes off as desperate, like I need the money, and men don't like to know that you're desperate, basically. So even if you're not, because she doesn't sound desperate, but just that's what I would do. At least get something out of him, because if you come off too strong and he don't give it to you, then you don't get nothing. At least get a nice meal out of him. Number one, that's what I would have done, for one. And second of all, if he tries to come back, now that you've already said $150, if he tries to come back, don't let him back without the $150. You already asked for it. Now that you've already asked for it, if he comes back, he knows that he must send you the money in order to talk to you. So when he comes back, I'll be like, I'm not willing to talk to you until you send me the money that we had agreed on. Because, yeah, and that's on that. I think once you put your foot down, you really got to stand on it. Don't let him come back and try to be like, oh, how was your day? My day would be a lot better if I had $150. Or how have you been? I've been $150 short, sir. Like, don't let it go. I think sometimes, like, we be like, oh, well, he didn't give it to me. Let me start settling for less. Like, let me just, no. Once you set your boundary and you set it high, it has to stay high. There is no communication period without my $150. And matter of fact, add another 50 on there because he was playing with you. He took too much time. Don't be saying, oh, I'm willing to spend money on you. And then when the time comes, you talk about some have a great day, beautiful. You have a bad day, ho. Like, you have a horrible day, because where's my no. As when he would have said, I have a great day, beautiful, I would have said, I would have a great day if you sent me the $150. My great day is very dependent on you right now, sir. How you gonna wish me a great day? I was gonna have a great day when you sent the money. Now what? Yeah, don't ever speak to me again, or I'm calling the authorities. Oh man, I'm gonna find out where your mother lives at. I'm gonna contact her, and I'm gonna tell her that you out here trying to talk to these young girls. I'm gonna find your family group chat, and I'm gonna add myself in there. And then I'm gonna let them know that your old ass is out there looking for young girls. What church do you go to? Give me my $150, or you're gonna be blackmailed. Actually, because now that you've already asked for it, I don't know why men they could do the fake trick thing where they're like, oh yeah, I'm willing to give you this money, that money, and then when it's time for the money to be paid, all of a sudden it's have a great day, beautiful. Babe, I'm going to call T-Mobile and get your phone plan canceled. You won't be talking to anybody else ever again until you give me my $150. Are you kidding me? Anyways. The next one says, hey, sweetie, so I need some advice on this. I'm not going to say that word. We have known each other since last year, but we started talking on Monday. My phone is not working very well. He sells phones. How do I go about that without starting an unnecessary relationship? Just ask. I think the best thing is to just ask. And first of all, a lot of times you have to remember, start asking early. If you wait until mid-relationship or something to start asking for money, they're going to be like, what? Start asking early. That way you weed out the broke ones or the non-generous ones from the generous ones. If you set the standard at the beginning that I'm going to be asking for shit, then they know what to expect from you, and they can decide whether they're going to give you it or leave you alone. When y'all wait too long, it's like you're basically wasting your time without knowing if you're going to get a return on your investment being your time. So from the beginning, you need to start asking for money. From the beginning, when he first start talking to him, not money specifically, like I said, but like, I want to go here. It's this much money. I want to go to this concert. Pick expensive activities to do. So they already are getting used to the fact that you are an expensive girl. And so, yeah. So when you're saying like, oh, you want to see how you can ask for the phone, just ask for it. Say, you know, I'm having issues with my phone. I was wondering if you could give me a new one. And if the answer is no, if he sells phone, means he has phones. So it's not a hassle for him. He doesn't have to go buy anything. He already has phones. And then he likes you when you need it. He would give it to you for free or at a very reduced price. Say, I'm willing to pay $100 if you give me a phone. Or I don't know what your bank account looks like, $50 if you give me a phone. Or, you know, don't even say that at first. Just say, ask him about the phone. If he says, I don't know, like I've invested into these things and I don't know if I want to give it away for free, but like, oh, I'm willing to pay $50 for it. Or just try to be cute, like, oh, I'm willing to cook you a meal for it. Or something cute if you don't have any money. Just be like, oh, you know, if you give me the phone, you know, maybe next week we can go on a date or do something, whatever. Not cat. Don't be offering no cat for no phone. But, you know, be cute about it. Be like, oh, well, you know, I didn't think it would be a problem since I know you have so much money or you're doing so well. Something like that. So he's like, so you make his ego go up high. So, yeah, something like that. Like, oh, well, I can understand that. I just didn't think it would be a problem since you seem to be doing so well. That's kind of like saying, if you don't give me the phone, you're broke as hell. And you're going to get the phone after that. So I guess a couple ways you could go about this. But those are the ones that I would say would be the best ones to try. All right. So this girl says, I need your help. A man said to me that I should save him as my future baby daddy. Mind you, he sells and doesn't have nothing going for him. So I replied with, is that a threat? And he said, more of a promise. What do I say? He low-key gagged me there. He didn't gag you. Never accept defeat. He did not gag you. I would say something like, oh, he said more of a promise. I would say, does that promise come with you getting a real job? All baby daddy applications come with a minimum $5,000 fee. If you're not prepared to pay that, then you're not prepared to have a child under any circumstances. And I will take that fee immediately before we discuss anything else. All right, so this girl texted me. She said, what do I say to this? Okay, the messages say, good morning. Morning, can we lock in? She says, as in. He says, we tried this before, but I'm on some SHIT with you. She said, I'm not telling you. He said, I'm not telling you to wait on me, but I'm coming. I was never going to wait. I was never going to wait on you. I wasn't even thinking about you. What do you mean? She said, I'm so confused. LMAO, what are you talking about? Elaborate a little. He said, I want to take you out and we get to know each other better. You still got my attention. I just be trying to get my shit together. I would have said, now how do I get away from your attention? Because what the hell? Why are you even talking to me right now? Is this somebody who was like, y'all fell off and now he's trying to say, oh, you still have my attention? Oh, babe, I never asked for it. But thanks. How about you show a little attention to my Apple Pay? And then we can discuss an arrangement between you and I, you know, a potential relationship. Cause what? I would just be like, yeah, did someone, he said, you still got my attention. Did someone tell you that I wanted it? I'm confused. Did someone tell you that I wanted your attention? Cause they're a goddamn lie. I don't know who told you that I was looking for you, but I wasn't. Cause what? The audacity of that man talking about something, you still got my attention. I don't want it, nor do I need it, nor did I ask for it. And actually, I feel like this is sort of like harassment. I would like to not have your attention. Where do I go to unsubscribe from these messages? Yeah, I don't know who told you I wanted your attention, but you need to find them and beat them up because they set you up. Okay, I didn't ask for your attention. I don't want it. I don't need it. Thank you. You're going to get put on a list playing these kind of games. Stop contacting me, loser. How do I unsubscribe from this attention that you're giving me? I don't want this. And I think it would be better served to someone who gives a damn and not me. You wasted your time texting me, boo-boo. I wasn't even looking. I forgot you even existed. I didn't even know you were still here. I would have said, when he would have said, you still got my attention, I would have said, you're still alive? Because what? Why are you here, babe? Bye. Anyways, that is all for today. Send me your advice and questions and stuff to my Instagram at NianiJax, is NianiJaxx, or at Shonda Rhimes Stan account, otherwise known as Niani Miami on TikTok. And that was the end of my video. I'm glad you guys are here. Bye.